Hey man, say man, this one only the kid that did Baby 3, man. You already know who I'm tapped in with Media House, man. They going crazy, man. Just shot my interview with him. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, book with him, lock in with him, shoot your videos with him. If you want North Carolina, and if you ain't shooting with him, it's the kid that did.
Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by Shooter Trav.
Yo, this your boy Shooter Trad, man. We live and direct back with an interview, man. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia with it, though, today. Let the people know who we got on the platform.
Hey, what it is, what it ain't, it's your one and only boy, the kid that did Baby 3. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm up, always. Positive energy, positive vibes only.
Yeah, you got me pulling up down here in the A. Where I'm at with it, man. A
Man.
little treacherous around these parts
Hey,
that
man,
I'm in a
listen.
little bit. Where I'm at, I'm the real Atlanta right now.
Listen,
Where
so
with it?
we right here, real dead Atlanta zone, wherever it is, right here, West Side MLK. Literally one street away from the bluff, one street away. We ain't in one street. We on the same street as the AUC. You already know where it is. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. And when you say the bluff is like when snow on the bluff, all of that type stuff.
All that one street away.
Yeah.
My team had something to do with that movie. And part two, part three, and everything he had something to do with. After that, a little bit. Yeah, we had something to do with it.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. What y'all had the filming and the editing? Just talk about that a little bit. As far as what you're doing.
Yeah, filming and editing. So, Snow on the Blood Part 2, really mostly the filming part of it. We, shot it off for editing.
Okay.
Part 3, just like mainly facilitating it.
Okay.
Goddamn, we let that one out.
Yeah. And so how long you been into the camera game though, man?
3 years, man. I ain't even started in the film industry.
Yeah.
I started with the music, man. I started as a DJ. I ain't even gonna lie. I started out as so when I originally take it back, but I started in middle school, man. I started out trying to be an actor.
Ooh.
I started trying to be an actor.
Yeah.
Then I noticed I ain't had no coordination.
Yeah. But you was in the creative stuff early on.
Yeah.
Way back.
Very early on. I ended up playing Smokey Robinson in the Motown play at the middle school, man. That's when I noticed I ain't had no coordination because I ended up having to dance with the cats. Like, it was me and two other of the homeboys. We had no coordination and we knew it. We was off. It was funny, man. And it's on video. I got the DVD at home, man.
Yeah.
Hidden.
I never saw
Nobody
you
see
to go up there and do that dance.
Man.
You do that in front of people.
The crazy thing is, before I got the role, I was originally doing the sound for the production. I was doing the audio because I was trying to learn that stuff early on.
Yeah.
Early on. Real big shout outs to Miss Morton down at Kilt Ways, man. She really motivated me, and Mr. Washington down at Kilt Atlanta Collegiate, man. They really motivated me to like get into it and keep it going. After I got out of the theater program, I went to the band. Once I got in high school, started playing the trumpet.
Okay.
I really ain't know what the heck I was doing, boy.
Nah. So you just got into
man, listen,
it.
my bro Ahmad was in first chair. First chair trumpet. He realized, man, this don't know what he doing. One day after practice, he pulled me to the side, taught me some keys, little tips, and I started to catch it. But I was working at the time at Georgia Tech football stadium, so I was like, I couldn't like balance my schedule, so I had to end up dropping out the band to work. And I was doing little aviation classes too, so like my schedule was like,
yeah, you kind of tapped into a lot of stuff.
And I was at JROTC too, so
yeah.
I was already at school. Like, okay, I gotta go to JROTC at school and band practice.
Yeah, you was maxing yourself out.
I'm gonna get in trouble for one of them because I'm not going.
Yeah.
So I always showed up to band practice, and then the crazy thing is, I ended up enrolling into the Army. Then I did that for a little minute, got out. Before I got into the Army is when I did my DJing time. I became a DJ. That's when DJ Baby 3 birthed, because of a school pep rally. By then I was still the band director was also the band director for my middle school, who was also the assistant principal at the middle school at the time too.
Yeah.
And then so he from my fifth grade all the way through high school, he was there with me. He was like father figure through school for me. Like, he's still there. I call him right now, and he gonna tell me.
Pick up the line
he
for
gonna
you.
pick up. He's good. He knew I was looking into the audio and stuff like that, and I wanted to do that. And then like it was a pep rally one day, and then the DJ on time. And then I was like, all right, this is my opportunity. It's my opportunity to do
step
something.
in there, yeah.
And then it was
my
two
shot.
of the teachers at the school was DJs as well. So they was setting up. I went over there. I was like, hey, look, I'm trying to do. It's like, all right, pay attention. Boom. They gave me some tips. Boom. Then I called my brother. After I got out of school, I called my brother Cut though. I was like, yo, Cut, I want to like get into that DJing stuff, bro. I want to become a plug DJ for real. Like, get out there. He told me to get my equipment up. And get the programs and learn something and get it together. And then I learned it. Next thing you know, he gave me my first gig, which is here where we at right now at pregame.
And how did you learn it though? Were you like you self-taught? Like, did you get on YouTube?
So my uncle, one of my uncles, used to be a DJ. His name was DJ Double R. So he used to be a DJ. When I got it going, I like called him one time. I was like, I'm trying to become a DJ. I got Serato DJ Pro. I got an iMac. I just ordered the turntables. What do I do next?
Yeah. Now that's a good way to learn though, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said
you was ambitious early.
Nah, for real. He told me, he's like, you got to get a hard drive. You got to get some music now. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Download it off of YouTube. That was how I was going to do it. He's like, that's one way. Or you can give me a hard drive, I can load you up some. But he lived in Tennessee. I was here in Atlanta. So it was like, I got to start downloading stuff on YouTube until I can make it.
Yeah.
Never ended up giving my uncle the hard drive because I just ended up, I had just started downloading stuff. And then the teachers taught me a website that I can go to get the music. My brother taught me when I can go to get the music.
Yeah. So
and
you
it was just quicker. And then I was just like, I'm in there.
Yeah. You in the game.
And then he gave me the gig here. I did it. He gave me some tips. It was my first gig, like actual gig, like, and people. And it was okay, but it wasn't. He gave me some tips and whatnot, and boom, took them tips to heart. So, like, he still give me tips to this day. Like, he can be in the back office, I can be out here playing the music, going up. He can be like, and once I'm done, I go back in there. He be like, good vibe. You played the right type music. The crowd, you kept the crowd, whatnot, woo woo. With your transitions, you gotta learn how to blend. You gotta learn how to get your scratching in a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right. So I be going home, go try it, cause I'm like, all right, I'm might as well have to try.
And all that gets you better.
Yeah. Then boom. So at the time as well, I was working with a brother named Director A-Part. He was out here in Atlanta, cause I met him. So it's a crazy thing. He was shooting a movie for my uncle one time, right? This when I was still in middle school, and his sound man didn't show up one day, and I was like, oh.
Okay. This your opportunity.
But the thing was, he had just told me to come hop in real quick and get a role in the movie real quick. So I'm like, all right, I'll do this real quick. Then after that, I'm like, hey, look, I know how to do, but I really didn't.
Yeah.
So I just, boom. I put the headphones on, get the boom. I'm doing it. I'm like, this is easy. Just put the recording and listen, make sure it's not peaking. Yeah. Okay, that's nothing. I used to do that. Boom, nothing. The next thing you know, he was like, okay, you want to like actually do that? I was like, yeah, I'll be trying to, boom, boom. I ain't even gonna lie, man, I'm finna snitch on myself. So one day I skipped school, right? Because it was a video, my very first video I shot, my very, very first music video I ever shot. Dirty Games, Dirty Racks, I apologize. Dirty Racks, Prophet of the Ghetto. Me and A-Part, we shot this video, right? I skipped school. When we shot this video, I was like, just nuts, crazy. Like, we're going nuts, man. We just pulled up, and this is nuts. Like, this is my first time ever shooting a video.
Your first joint. And what kind of camera you had?
Oh my God, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I got to know, cause listen, this video was what birthed me.
Yeah, first one. You got to know the first one.
Yeah. So listen, we shot this video. I go home, and I'm like, man, this is gonna turn out crazy. And then like my brother, he known for the quick turnaround. Boom. So he hey bro. My brother. He working.
We working.
We working.
You know
We
getting it
tell y'all
in.
about that, man.
Never not
first
working.
Ever movie we shot too.
Yeah, never not working. I feel it.
It's big, man. I just loved it. We shot it on my birthday. It's a whole lot. Hey, Par. Hey, what camera did we shoot Prophet of the Ghetto on?
We shot that bit with no, with damn, good question.
The camera, the one right before the Black Magic. What was that?
That one, that camera for sure. I think it was a GH4.
See,
That was
the
GH4.
camera. Yeah,
Solid. J4 solid.
that was the camera that burst it, bro. The GH4.
The GH4.
I'm gonna hit you back after the interview, bro.
Yeah, so the GH4,
The GH4
was the first one. So
The very first camera, man. So we shot that video. I went home. I was like, all right, boom. Next day, crazy thing, it was a Friday anyway. We shot the video, so I was like, I ain't gotta go to school the next day too. So I'm cool. I stayed out late anyway. We we start shooting probably like 3 o'clock. We wrapped up like 10 o'clock. Boom. After that, I didn't go straight home. I ain't gonna lie. I went and slid to my homeboy spot. We played some games.
yeah.
You know, I'm in high school. We playing games. We playing Madden. We on PlayStation 4 playing Madden and stuff, right? Boom. Then I go to the crib. Next day, he pull up on me. He was like, look at this. He showed me the video. I'm like, but that's quick. And that's hard.
Next day.
Like, and then from there, I locked in with him. And then we just, the second video that I shot, my brother actually featured in that video was G Sambo, Guap, and Schoolie. The song is called, why is it not on my head right now? What's the name of that song, bro? Oh my God. It'll come back to me.
Yeah, it'll come
to me later. Like, but we shot this video, and but yeah, he was 15. I was 16 years old.
Early.
16 years old,
Yeah.
bro. Listen, shot the video, boom. A-Par had called the homie for the drone. I was like, the drone. Oh, this video finna go up.
Yeah.
Boom. So this is my second video, right? Boom. He come with the drone. We over here by we still right here on Northside Drive by the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he get the drone in the sky. It's nighttime, right? He get his dummy drone shot. I'm like, bro, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He's dope. He like, yeah, that's that boy Perfect Tate. I'm like, okay. After that, boom, wrap the video, dap it up, he slide, he leave. I see brother again for like another 2 months. Boom, we shooting this series called Trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my brother A-Par, we shooting this series called Trenches here in Atlanta. Brother Perfect come back out. I'm like, okay. He come out with the drone again.
Yeah.
This day, we just playing around. We get a dope shot. We seeing what the drone can do. We get this tracking shot, right? The drone tracking. It's the DJI Mavic Pro 2. He put it on tracking mode. I take off running down the street.
It's right behind.
The drone just right on me like a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
And that day, I was like, yo, this guy is lit. Locked in with him. To this day, my brother A-Par, my brother Perfect Tate are the team. That's what makes the company Perfect Tate, man. You know, everything is perfect and it's going up.
Yeah.
And it's like big movie shit. Baby 3 production, them all the brothers and how we forming everything.
That's how everything going. Yeah. And even on the video tip, talk about how you learned the video game though. Was it YouTube University? Most people go YouTube.
No.
And learn everything. Oh, okay. Yours is a little different. How you do that?
Sitting in the shadows.
Okay. Watching
them edit.
Perfect Tate,
Watching.
taking the drone up and different little things.
Yeah, so I was taking tips from Perfect flying the drone and then some tips back from my aviation class I used to take when I used to be in the Boy Scout.
Yeah. Also, all of that played in.
Yeah, and it played in, yeah.
Played in.
And then the crazy thing is, my brother Perfect, he's very perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he particularly about his equipment. One day I got a call from one of my DJ brothers in our little plug family, right? He said, I need a drone pilot, bro. I'm finna go do these series of college tours, ABCU college tours, and I need a pilot to fly the drone and give me some recaps and whatnot, you know. Boom. I'm like, all right. But my brother was out of town. Okay. But trust me, I got it, and I got some money.
Yeah.
I'll be back. He was like, what? I was like, bro, I'm finna go fly the drone. He was like, all right, make sure you got this. I was like, bro, you just don't know.
Yeah, you got it.
I already got it.
Yeah.
I already took my test flights to make sure I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you
Battery
good.
charged.
Yeah, you
I
ain't
leave
got
at
nothing to
night.
worry about.
I'm going to North Carolina. I leave
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah.
He was like, dang, be safe. Like, I'm out. 2 o'clock in the morning, we hit the road. Flying the drone. I'm out there. I'm going nuts. It's the Maverick Pro 2 at the time, right? Going crazy, dude. Okay. Boom. We come back to Atlanta. I dump footage, give him footage. Next week, he called me. He was like, hey, you want to do it again? I was like, of course.
Yeah, what you mean?
This time, my brother has done upgraded the equipment. He still has the Maverick Pro 2. He had the DJI FPV. That's the one with the goggles.
Yeah.
First person.
Yeah, he done went up a little bit now.
Crazy, man. Listen. So I was like, all right. Trust me. I can do it. And I got the bread. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm going to South Carolina this time. It's not nothing but an hour and 45 minutes away.
Yeah, short
Boom.
drive.
Yeah. He's like, all right, make sure you got the drone, the goggles, the controller, the iPad. Because to fly that, man, you literally got to have a monitor for, like, a co-pilot to make sure you're good, bro.
That's crazy. There's a
'Cause
lot
that
that go
drone
into
could
that.
literally
Yeah.
go 90 miles an hour, son. It's
Next
crazy.
level. Yeah, that's a whole different level.
I don't even
of
do it. I
drone,
let my
like-
brother do that. I ain't. That
Yeah.
drone is real deal.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta,
crazy, right? That 90 miles per hour. So that's high speed chase.
Them drones you see
interstate.
shots where they going literally running up the side of the building.
Yeah.
And like when they doing like the parkour stuff
When they
and
doing
they
that
got
type of stuff, yeah. They,
that's
they
them
got those.
FPV drones doing that, bro.
Yeah.
That's them, and I love the footage on that guy. That guy's like,
Yeah, and like you see, you like to be the co-pilot on that, like, then drive it. Is it hard to control though? Like,
it depends what mode you got it in. If you got it in sport mode, hell yeah. Cinematic mode, nah, everything is just literally smooth. It's damn near like you got it on a Ronin.
yeah. So what you like doing better, DJing or the video?
So, brother, within the past like 2 months, kind of came out of like the DJing side and like just primarily focused into the film.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I just realized like I love this film stuff a little bit more than
That's
DJing.
what the passion at. Where you really want to take the film thing at? Like, as far as your focus, you want to focus on like movies, short films, or like music videos, expanding your production company. Like, what's your elite goal with this level?
So by expanding my production company wouldn't just expand me; it expand me and my brothers, of course. But it'll we actually focusing more on films, movies, television, marketing campaigns, DSP verifications with the artists, making sure they verified and getting all their music and stuff together, they paperwork together so they can be who they need to be as an independent artist out here. They become their own Jay-Z. That's what I love to tell my independent artists when they get done with this process. You're your own Jay-Z now. Feel me? So like, music videos very soon. Like really, it's almost like actually we probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks we're gonna shoot our final music video, man. We finna be done with music videos.
Okay,
That's
it's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And I mean, and talk about the movie game though, because a lot of people don't realize, like, they got so many streaming apps where you can put these movies on and stuff like that and get paid. It's a whole different ball game.
It's a different ball game, bro. Like, and then the crazy thing is with these movies, people don't understand when the movies is a lot more paperwork. Like, they don't understand. You got to make sure you got a guy on set, right, catching every continuity shot every day. He has to be there catching that shot because you got to have what is called a show bible. Right, you gotta have that when you're ready to go pitch this off to somebody.
Okay.
You gotta have all your
and explain what that is.
It's basically all the
don't know.
continuity shots in the binder, the headshots, table of contents, the daily card sheets, all that,
All of that got to
key
be.
things to filming a film or a TV show or something that's a big of a production that needs a show body, the key things to it. So you gotta have that. You gotta have your paperwork together. Like that stuff is important, and it ain't cheap. Trust me, shooting that stuff is not cheap.
Yeah, all of it add up.
Not
It
at
add
all.
up.
Yeah, it really does. We shot so back in 2020, right at the beginning of COVID. Me and the team shot a movie called Break 'Em Off. I apologize. That's the label. Break 'Em Off. They shout out to Break 'Em Off, man. You already know they got it going out here in Atlanta with the independent artists taking them, pushing them, and keeping it going.
Yeah.
The movie was called My Brother's Keeper Atlanta. Right, so we shot the movie here in Atlanta, of course. And crazy thing is, we shot the movie the week of my birthday. So we're filming this movie. It's going great. We got it, every set it has its hiccups. We have our hiccups on set, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. We get past them, of course. We film this. It goes great. We love it. Like we're ready for post production. We're really done post production. That's done. I apologize, but I'm just saying when we were ready for post production, right? That's when it became time to realize making sure all the paperwork was there, and how much making sure all that paperwork was there cost.
And that's a whole nother job too for someone to even make sure that the paperwork is all together.
And that costs as well.
And that costs as
gotta
well.
pay that
'Cause you got to pay that person. There's a lot that go into it. We said the reward on it. You know what I mean? 'Cause once you get that film done, I guess depending on what you've done, you get those residual income or whatever that is with the streaming numbers. Once you get it all on the streaming sites.
So right now, we are debating how we're gonna do it. Well, we of course know we're gonna lease it, of course. But like, just like where we want it to go, we know where we want it to go. But like, want to make sure you get there. You feel me?
You want to make sure you get there.
We are in the stages of the fine pin. Like we looking for the needle in the haystack right now. Literally, that's what we doing right now. We looking for the needle in the haystack. And once we find it, y'all will see it. Trust me. And y'all will love it. Y'all will be sitting there watching this like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And who's the writer of it? You said that's right.
Director A-Par.
Okay, he putting that there.
He wrote that. My brother wrote that. Put that together. I'm happy he brought me along to be a part of the team to do that. It was it was immaculate, man. It was my first time being on a set that big, shooting something of that nature as well. Mm-hmm. And man, it was like, wow.
Yeah, and you talk about that too, like the power of teamwork though, and building a team and just
that
having
is
people.
very important.
Yeah.
Teamwork is key.
Yeah.
Communication is key. Not only in the film industry, but life as well. Communication is key.
Just in life in general.
Life in general.
Yeah. And you got to have individuals though that's on that. Like I said, that level. 'Cause a lot of people be out here playing though, man. Like, like you can't do it part time, or you can't. I feel like you can't just touch a camera when you getting bookings. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You got to play with it. You got to do it. Or you got to be in the gym. You got to treat it like a job. You know what I mean? You put them 40 hours a week in on that thing. You know what I mean? When you working them 40 hours, you don't go there for 10 hours on a 40-hour a week job. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You put them 40 hours a week in. So same with the camera, you can't be a part-time camera guy and just like expect to get to a certain level. You know what I mean? You got to touch it on the days you're not booked. But like some people say, if you book once a month, you only touch the camera once a month. So how you getting better?
You're not getting no skills. You're not doing nothing. That camera is just sitting there, collecting dust, sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
So you got I pray a lot of these other directors doing this, but we do it as well. We got our independent films and stuff that we doing, independent series and things we doing. We working on one called Breezeways, where I'm gonna be starring in it. We got some other ones, like of course Trenches was an independent one. My Brother's Keeper was an independent one we did with the label and everyone else. That, of course, shout out to Calico Jones starred in it. Gail Bean started in My Brother's Keeper. Y'all gonna love it. I'm telling y'all. It's just I ain't even gonna say no more about my brother's keeper.
it's
Y'all
be
just
like-
when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, wow.
Talk about though, like the like the film industry out here from the videos, because there's so many like studios and stuff out here. And me being from North Carolina, is it's small studios. We don't have the studio where you can go and you got that whole jail set up or the whole, you know what I mean? We don't have that. So kind of talk about the Atlanta, the scene out here where it's like studios and stuff. You know, I mean, it got to be motivation to work too, to be in this type of environment. That have the access to this type of stuff.
And the thing when you say motivational work is like we was just speaking on, touching your equipment on the daily. As an audio engineer, this laptop stay in my book bag.
Okay, stay on you.
Pro Tools and all of that stuff ready to kick in and run. Let's go.
Yeah, whenever.
I'm ready to go. But the film industry here in Atlanta is growing. Like, Atlanta is new Hollywood. I love it. There's a lot of independent black studios opening up down here. Then there's a lot of studios, like you said, with the build outs, sets already built out for you to get there, the site walls, white walls. I love that. And the sets, you got your sets, your studios, you can bring your cars in, do it all.
Yeah, you
with
can pull
them
it all,
sets.
do it up. Yeah.
Love it. Studio Space is one here in Atlanta that do that.
Yeah,
Vivid is one that here. It's plenty more. It's lots more here. I love it though, because there are a lot of independent people opening up their studios here as well, independent black. There's a young lady here as well on the south side of Atlanta, or the south side, I'm gonna say Atlanta, south side, down there on the Riverdale area. Young independent black woman, she opened a studio, a film studio to come and shoot in, and some big name people have shot there. So it's growing.
Yeah.
Atlanta film industry is growing at a rapid rate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people coming to shoot here. Artists love to come shoot here.
Absolutely. And I see people at Studio Space all the time. Like say they one of the top ones. Everybody.
Just wait on it though, because man, just wait on it. Very, 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 very soon. Perfect Studios is open.
Man.
Y'all could come shoot at the Perfect Studios. Come make it perfect with us. Let us build y'all sets. We'll be building the sets for you. Just tell us what you want, when you need it done by. You need the white wall, it'll be there. You can bring your car in there.
All of that.
All that. You need an editing bay. You need the edits. You want to send the edit off. You need somebody to edit it. We there for that. You need to shoot a major film or something like that. Or you need to come and get the audio. That's what I'm there for. You come there.
All of that.
We got that edit room and all of that. It's about to open very, very, very soon. The Perfect Studios is coming soon, y'all.
Yeah.
Just pay attention.
Yeah.
Just pay attention.
Yeah. Before we do get up out of here though, man, let's talk about pre-game too a little bit. What type of spot is for the people that don't know, that's not in Atlanta and come down to Atlanta and stuff like that. Talk about pre-game, man. You know what I mean?
This my home.
So when they come and have a good time and relax. Talk about it.
Hey, when I say this my home, I mean literally, this is my home. Like, it's done been times people might have walked in here in that back corner over there, seen me like this a couple of times, just sleep like this. You know why? Because I feel comfortable here. This is my home. Pre-game. Like this right here, it's on MLK, 899 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive to be exact. Right next door to the Chick-fil-A in the midst of everything. That's how I love to describe it. You see the big referee on the building, you can't miss us. You miss us, you must need some of these. And I got them for you. Come get them.
It's right here.
Like,
I pull straight up.
Real.
Yeah. And so this is where people can catch you at too, DJ and all of that?
So when I decide that I do my special appearance DJs, it do be here, yes.
It be here, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But every once in a while, you might catch me just randomly walking through here, just randomly coming in and out, yeah. But come here, man, pregame bar and grill, get you something good to eat, man. Like when I tell you the kitchen is on point and the lunch menus is going crazy, like it's on all the ordering apps where you can order your food, get it delivered to you. Come enjoy it. You can book it for your events, throw your parties here, all that. Follow us on Instagram at GoToPregame. And you'll see whenever we have events, they be come turn up with us, have fun.
I know, but I'm
Go
telling
crazy
y'all,
with
man.
the plug
I'm
DJs.
telling y'all, the spacious too, man. Got a nice amount of room in here and everything, man. Yeah. So before we get up out of here, man, you got any shout outs, man? You wanna let the people know, get something off your chest. Man, we definitely got to let the people know where to find you at too. You can let them know. But
my Instagram name is at Uno57Baby3. That's UNO57BABI the number 3. That's me, the only one, the kid that did for real. Shout out for real, my mama, my grandma, all the tears and nights that they ain't slept and stressing over the wondering what I got going on because of lack of communication. I apologize to it. Just know there's a lot of things in store. Shout out to my Uncle Renzo. Man, shout out to him for real. Cause hey, my uncle, I love my uncle to death, man. My uncle, hey, I can't even say, I love my uncle, man, for real. All my brothers, of course. D-Man Nuba Javar, y'all already know who it is. Of course, shout out to Perfect, shout out to A-Par, shout out to my young nigga Babi. Shout out to big bro DJ Cutthroat. Of course, gotta shout out Cut.
Yeah.
Like for real, like if it wasn't for Cut, it wouldn't have really been a DJ Baby 3 for real. Like it wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been the baby plug. I'm the only, like for real, like I am. When I say baby plug, I mean like I'm the youngest plug DJ. I'm the youngest plug DJ, like literally. And ain't nobody younger than me doing it in the plugs.
Yeah.
And then when I say plug DJ, I don't mean just DJ. I mean like doing audio, doing anything. And the plug films, I'm the youngest. When somebody younger than me coming on, they can have the title as plug, the baby plug. I will happily give it to them, and I will happily cheer them along. They rock.
Yeah.
I want to see them win.
Yeah.
I want to see everybody
teach
around.
one. You know what I mean? That's how it go.
For real. Like I said, shout out to Mr. Washington. Shout out to Miss Morton. Shout out to Miss Piles down at Kiltways. List go on, man. List can go on.
Yeah. So if somebody want to, can they book you for DJ an event? If people want to,
Alright, so booking me for DJing the event is different. Now, that is very possible. You can contact me to book me at 470-424-9579. That is possible, but it's gonna be like, you gotta make sure the bag is right. And make sure you're not bringing me into no funny situations. And of course, I have your party right. Every year is a homie named Winston. Shout out to Winston, the 420 raise. If you look on my Instagram, y'all see a recap from last year. This year, it's about to go dummier than last year.
I might have to pull up, man. I
listen,
ain't booked
like
on
I
that
said,
day.
the 420 rave, so you understand what it is. It's 420 rave.
Yeah.
Going crazy. Me on the ones and twos, like them. That's one time a year you'll probably catch me at my most latest point. Except for, what year was that I did the tour? Last year. I did the Peso tour. TSF is that.
Yeah, okay. Talk about that a little bit.
That was here. I brought Peso to the home base. You already know I did.
Yeah, you
Straight
did that.
to the home base. Slime Like Shotty as well.
Okay.
Straight to the home base.
You had it
I
lit in
had
there.
to. Man, come on, man. I had to the home base. I couldn't take them nowhere else. If they coming to Atlanta, they got to come to the home base. They got to come to the west side and show some love.
They got to come through.
You got to.
Yeah.
Like,
pre-game.
You have to. And they did. And they did their thing. And then I tagged along. Shout out that boy Kingpin Jr., man. The 41 boys. Them boys is going crazy.
Yeah.
Them 41 boys is going crazy. Shout out to MMR. Kente down there at LaCour. Shout out him out too, man. My team just shot a little movie called Dirty Game. It's coming very soon. I ain't even gonna say nothing about that one. Man, so 41 boys. Kingpin Jr., man. I was happy. I would appreciate them for allowing me to tag along when they did that little tour they just did with ESTG.
Okay.
Me and my team, we shot all that. And really, 100% of Kingpin's Juniors, we shoot them. His videos, we shoot them. I'm going crazy though. Y'all go follow him on Instagram at Kingpin JR. He going up on the music too. But right now, the marketing going crazy too, y'all. We pushing artists, pushing their music, making sure they verify, got their paperwork together. Y'all tap in for that as well. Got an artist, Double R.
Mm-hmm.
We pushing a song right now called On the Low. It's going crazy. Everywhere our major music streaming platforms go stream that.
Yeah.
We shot that video. Video's going nuts. Go watch that. It's on YouTube. It's EP coming real soon. Rich Off Pain coming real soon. Y'all just wait for it. It's coming and it got some heat. I'm telling y'all, bro. We was in the studio last night.
Yeah, y'all heard.
Ooh.
They got something crazy coming.
Man, son.
Cooking up.
Man, my boy Stag. Of course, you know I already got to shout out Uno 57, the game, the movement. We already doing it. You already know. Shout out my boy Nola. Yeah, you already know I'm coming for you, Nola. We finna go crazy, Nola. We going crazy. Shout out that radio station. I really appreciate Nola for bringing me onto that team. I forgot to shout that out and say a part of that. I'm a part of a radio station that's based out of New Orleans.
Okay.
Called that radio station. It's an internet-based radio station. Going crazy. Live radio station. You can catch your streaming. You going in more right now. It's going crazy.
Yeah,
They going crazy.
You tapped into a lot of little things, creative things, not little things, but big things. You tapped in, man. Got your hand. That's how you do it, though.
I got the I'm looking for each and every source of income, man. I'm trying to become a millionaire before I turn 26.
Coming in 10, 20 different ways, man.
Hey,
That's how you do it.
Hey, man. And guess what, though? Holla at me when you need the Turos when you in Atlanta. Yeah,
Okay.
You need to rent a car? Holla at us.
Okay, you do all of that.
Man, every source of income, I want it.
Yeah.
You need to rent a car, you in the A, you want to
here.
ride for a car, holla at the kid that did. I hear you riding.
Yeah, y'all heard that right there, man. I go by the name of Shooter Trav, man. Media House News, signing out.